Since you were not the head guy of the football team, is it kind of a usual feeling, almost like 10 years ago when you were seeing
A little bit because of, we've got, when I was there, Coach Carroll was such a tremendous head coach, and you wanted to learn, you wanted to take in all of the knowledge and information that he had, and I feel like that's the same scenario that we're in today. Coach Saban's an amazing head football coach, and that's part of the reason I chose to come to do this analyst job that I did. That's part of the reason I chose to stay as the coordinator here, is to continue to take in so much of the knowledge and expertise that he has as a head coach. In coaching world, I'm still very young. 42 years old, I'm very young, and I believe I'll be a head coach again. And so this experience that I have here with Coach Saban is one that I'm just trying to take in as much as I can take in.
What's an example of something you picked up from watching
The process, and I know sometimes that is thrown around a little loosely, but there is one, and it is true, and it does hold true. And even this week, we've got a routine, we've got a plan in which we do things, and we're sticking to it. And the players understand it; they're locked into it, and that's just one little nugget. Here you are. Here's a guy who's coached in how many national championship games. He knows exactly what we need to do to get ready to go play this game, and there's not a lot of discussion. This is how we're going to do it, and then you fit your plan off of what he's already had set.
How is that different from the way you ran that program?
Well, I think as a young head coach, when I got started, I took the job at Washington at 34 years old, and coached my first game as a head coach at 35, and so. I can remember back, we weren't perfect. You aren't perfect. You're still trying to find your way as a young head coach. And, that you look back and there's some things I really liked that I did. There was other things that, I probably would have done that different. I don't know. I'd have a tiger at practice when you go down to play LSU like I did. So, I think that what you learn from a guy who's done it for so long is you figure out the way you want to do things. You have belief in what you do. And then you convey that to the players, and when you have belief, that message is received a lot better from the players, and so that's been a good piece of what we've been doing since I've been here.
How different was
Yes.
That was the early days of pro.
Yes.
What were logistics?
Logistics were we would game plan together. Lane would call the plays from the from the press box. I ultimately would send the plays in and call those plays. The majority of it, we were on the same page, and so it was a good feel for what we were doing. And so that's why I think this scenario is pretty good for me, because I have an idea of how Lane calls plays. And so this isn't going to be trying to recreate the wheel. We've got a system in place here, and we're going to do the things that we do well and put our players in the best position to be successful come Monday night.
Did he